Diabetes: How Social Workers Can Help, from the Diabetes Clinic at the Hospital for Sick Children. This video discusses common emotional reactions to a diagnosis of diabetes, key tips for coping, and the role of social work in your child's diabetes care. What are social workers? Your social worker is an important part of your child's healthcare team. Social workers are trained professionals that can help you cope with the non-medical issues caused by a health condition. At diagnosis. When your child is first diagnosed with diabetes, you or your child may feel scared, sad, angry, shocked, confused, and guilty. You are not alone. There are supports available to you. Receiving a diagnosis of a chronic condition is a major life event that impacts the whole family. You may have practical questions about the future impacts of this diagnosis. There is a lot to learn, and it takes time to adjust and accept. How we can help. Social workers are here to help you by listening and helping you to process your feelings as you adjust to this new normal. Helping to navigate and connect you to community and financial resources for families affected by diabetes. Assessing for other challenges that might impact how your family copes and helping you to find additional support if needed. Helping to work through diabetes distress, for example, if you are feeling frustrated and overwhelmed by diabetes. Helping to break down barriers to managing your diabetes. Exploring how the parent and child and other family relationships may impact diabetes management. And discussing issues that might come up during life stage transitions, such as from child to teen and teen to adult, and to adult care providers. Social workers share strategies that help with the challenges of having diabetes. Here are some tips. Give yourself permission to feel your feelings. They are valid and fair. Try to stay in the present. It is natural for parents and caregivers to think far into the future about how diabetes will impact their child's quality of life. However, try not to get too far ahead of yourself and be here now. Recall how you have coped with other difficult life experiences. Perhaps you manage through journaling, prayer, or speaking to trusted family members or friends. Tap into your tried and true coping strategies. Ask for help. Identify if there are any friends or family that could relieve some stress for you right now. Similarly, your diabetes team is here for you. There is a lot of new learning and terminology. Allow yourself time to absorb this new information. If you ever feel lost or confused, do not hesitate to speak up. Even with all these strategies, there are times when diabetes becomes difficult, and you may experience diabetes distress or burnout. Diabetes distress is a term used to explain the frustration and overwhelming feelings you or your child may experience when managing diabetes. If you believe you or your child are experiencing diabetes distress or burnout, ask your team about a referral to social work. Financial and community resources. Social workers can provide information and direction to applications for financial and community resources. For example, all people with type 1 diabetes in Canada who file taxes here are eligible for the disability tax credit. This is a non-refundable tax credit that assists families caring for someone with a disability or who requires life-sustaining therapy. It will reduce the amount of income tax you may have to pay and relieve some of the additional costs of caring for a child with diabetes. To learn more, look for the disability tax credit on the Canada Revenue Agency website under Tax Credits and Benefits for Individuals. Your physician will need to complete a portion of the application. Talk to them or any member of your team when you are ready to apply. How to access social work. Although it can be challenging, diabetes can be managed and does not need to get in the way of your child having a happy and fulfilling life. We are here to support your family to move forward with confidence. At any time while your child is followed by the diabetes team at SickKids, a referral to social work can be requested by you, your child, or the healthcare team. We hope to hear from you. Everyone can benefit from a team approach, and we are part of your team. If you have any questions, please contact your healthcare provider.